Okay, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighters properly. The fighter starting to my left, in the blue corner. He hails from Loughborough. He's 32 years old, stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, and weighing in at 105 kilos. He fights for Team Repout, and has a mixed martial arts record of 2 contests with 2 wins. Let's hear it for James Hurrell! And his opponent, the fighter starting to my right, in the red corner. He hails from Brazil. He's 25 years old, stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, and weighing in at 111 kilos. He fights out of the Wolf's Lair, and has a mixed martial arts record of 1 contest with 1 win. Let's hear it for Andrew Gallotti! This professional heavyweight contest is fought over 3 5-minute rounds.
So, Mark would have given the wait for the cage door to be shut. The first of our heavyweights. Always good to see a heavyweight bout on here. And this is pro rules 3 5-minute rounds.
Got university lecturer James Hurrell, the taller of the 2 fighters, fighting Andrew Gallotti from the Wolves Lair. A very good gym.
An excellent gym. Coaches Mario Sakata, Dave Jackson up there.
It's got some very good strikes coming in.
Very little slight use of the head there, I think, from James, but no complaints. Now, I think, in my opinion, James should be trying to get a little bit of distance. He don't want to get his back to the fence. Keep some distance. He's working those knees quite well inside. He's using his shoulder pressure in to avoid the chest to chest. He's blocking the takedown attempts.
Trying to grab the friends.
Oh.
James 6'6".
He's not anymore.
Not so tall on his back though, is he? So we've got Andrew Gallotti on top here, not to be mistaken for Andrew Gallotta, the heavyweight boxer, but for the likes of Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson. This is a different guy. Anyway, working well from the top. He's in half guard.
Yeah, he's pretty much just holding on there from the bottom, James. So there's not really much, I can't say there's much work going on. He looks to have a very strong base on top. James has switched his hips a couple of times. Can't evasion. Oh, just as I say that, he manages to reverse him, swept him into exactly the same position, but the other way around. Let's see what
get his head free. Let's see if he can hold a good position.
Oh, he lifted his
hips very, very high.
Way too high. A common mistake we see. Against the fence here, though, he can maybe start to land strikes, but it also helps the fighter. If you use a cage regularly, which the Wolves Lair have a cage in the gym, it is actually easier to stand up with the cage wall next year from this position. He needs to be getting an underhook on the far side, though, the right hand underhook. And he's not doing that. He's actually letting pass into full mount.
James not really getting too much distance on those strikes.
I was just going to say, against the cage, that does prevent you getting distance, but he's now come away from the cage and he's got the back.
And he does have the triangle body lock, the figure 4 body lock.
That's those long legs again.
Yeah, another tall man with long limbs, looking for this choke. I think he's got the chin in, but
he's got his sunken quite deep. Again, now with this being pro rules, of course, he can strike to the head, but punches and elbows are allowed. No strikes to the back of the head, though. That's a nice body lock. He's got it locked round, and he's got the foot locked round the back of the leg as well when he needs to. It's obviously a position that he uses often. Having long legs, it will be something he's used to. Oh, and good to get out of there. Good roll and scramble.
Very, very well. Let's see if Gallotti can make it uncomfortable for Hurrell here on the from the top position in his guard, working well on the ground and pound. Not a comfortable position for James to be in.
Hurrell needs to be holding in and looking for submissions, climbing his legs up, keeping his posture. Or when he gives him distance like this, this is when he's landing the heavy shots.
And that's all he's doing, is creating the space for the heavy shots.
Yeah, I think Hurrell's using it to try and off-balance him though. I think with those long legs, he's looking tired here. I think some of those shots are taking the toll.
I think we've got a little bit of blood coming from Hurrell's nose.
From a distance, you might not be able to hear, but those body shots are coming in heavy, and they will play a part, Andy.
Yeah, hammer fist into the stomach. These are the sort of things that take the toll over a 3-5 minute round fight.
Yeah, not often utilised either by novice fighters, but he's using them very well here. He's given his leg here, but I don't think he's in much danger from it. Oh, he's dropped back for a leg lock himself.
So heel hooks are allowed in the pro rules.
That's the 10-second warning there.
Kind of a neutral leg lock position, they were both in there.
Looking for a scramble. Always nice to finish on top, which Gallotti has done. How would you score that, Andy?
I think I'd give that round to Andrew Gallotti, to be honest. I think he seems to have the better of the position, and apart from the body lock and the submission attempt, but he did well to roll out and escape that, in my opinion. How would you have scored it?
I'm glad I'm commentating and not a judge once again.
I'm sure they're getting decent advice in the corner from the Wolves layer and the rep out gyms. It's a very evenly matched fight again. A credit to the Fight UK promoter and matchmaker.
Yeah, if there's one thing about Alistair, he does know how to match fights. There's always well matched, even fights on this show. Now, it'll be interesting to see how much those body shots have took the toll on the cardio of James Hurrell.
Yeah, he had a bleeding nose as well, so I could have stopped his breathing been as good. A little stuck with the feet there before he threw a jab.
I'm a little confused as to what went on there.
I think that might have been a bit of a balance issue.
Anyway, he's ended up in top position. James Hurrell on top in side control, half guard, sorry, as we similar position to where we saw in the first round. Now let's see if you can create some distance and start working some elbows. Maybe push down on the face, drop down the elbow, hand to elbow or something.
Yeah, nice to see him sort of spread himself out a little more, you know, and create that space. As you can see, he can block a limb really well with his leg and create some room to let the shots go. But he's not really making the most of his.
Gallotti's looking for the when he's putting the arm through the legs there. He's actually looking for the out the back sweep from half guard. He had the position. I'm not actually sure why he didn't go for it. It was good technique. He just didn't attempt to finish. So, the problem with doing stuff like that is if you put two hands between the legs, ready to go for the sweep, you are actually leaving your head open to ground and pound. Is where James Hurrell should be taking advantage of that and landing some shots. At the moment, there's not much damage been done.
No, he's not really making the most of his position here. I think the referee's done a good job there, picking them both up.
Yeah, definitely.
James looking pretty tired.
Let's see how the stuck footwork of James comes now.
I think that's the best idea. Use a bit of movement, take a breather, pop a jab out.
Using that range, using those long. Oh, gave his back.
Saturday night right hand.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
I think James is actually exhausted. unless he's got slidey feet.
I was going to say, do you think there's a problem with his feet? Because he did look to slip earlier on as well.
It might be jelly legs from tiredness. He's looking a little worse for wear here.
Back elbow from the bottom there. It was a little bit of desperation, but interesting nonetheless. And it looks like Gallotti's going to work to take the back. Looks nice and controlled. He's flattened him out, and I think with the tiredness of Hurrell, I think this could be the end of the fight.
Yeah, they've got a tap. Very good win for Andrew Gallotti there.
Yeah,
done very well, tired his opponent out and beat him.
Yeah, very good. He wore him down with those body shots, took the gas out of him, took the fight out of him, and then finished him with the rear naked choke.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner. Let's hear it for both the fighters. Come on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 48 seconds of round 2, your winner due to a tap out by rear naked choke from the red corner, Andrew Gallotti. And let's hear it for a very gallant winner. Let's hear it for James Hurrell.
Well done, Andrew. You did really well there against a tough opponent. What was your game plan coming into this fight?
I got the end grade. He worked a lot of his hands
The panels knocked him out. You did really well on the ground. Obviously, coming from the Wolves there, you've got a good ground game. You're doing a lot of work on the ground game as well.
Thanks so much. Don't say much. He told a lot of kids. He's also a background and pretty cool.
Well, congratulations on a very good win there. We'd like to see more in the future.